Hello everyone. We are getting right back into the swing of things with the Eurodivi mystery.
진리를 열기 위해.
Alrighty. Starting off strong. Oh, this is a focus encounter. Okay. Well, let's hit him. Like so. Here we go. Try this. Oh, okay. They're a little tanky. That's okay. What are they weak to? Slash or pierce? They're weak to pierce. Damn. Oh, they will explain it. The new IDs do have pierce. Yet I do not. There we go. Should be some good damage there. Oh, come on, Honglu. Damn it. Okay. It's okay. We're still hanging. Try you there. There we go. There we go. Let's do this. Come on, give me the reuse. Yes! Alright, perfect. Got it. Hey, good stagger. Good stagger. Alright. 2 staggers? Yes. There we go. Easy game. Oh, and Rhodia has her free insight. There we go. Easy. So much damage. I love it. Also, that new Honkai Star Rail update came out today. I'll have to play that as well. Definitely don't think my gameplay is worthy of a series or anything by any means, but I do enjoy it. Gotta pull on that next banner. Like, my god. It's so evil frickin' putting Ruan Mei and frickin' Firefly on that new banner. What are they doing? Well, they're doing exactly what they wanted to. They're making me frickin' decide, and sadly, as much as I love my girl Firefly, I do have to frickin' pull on Ruan Mei, because I just need that kind of powerhouse support on my team. Alright. He's cool. I like the look of the captain. Always good to deal with the ads first, as I always say. Nice, Rhodia has her... She still has her, never mind. Duh. Let's do that, and then... Let's do... this. Oh, that looks dangerous. Yeah, let's take that. Okay. Should be good. Come on, get the reuse. Yes, got it. Big hit, come on. Yeah. look at that. Would have been better if he staggered, but, you know, can't have everything. Now we staggered. Oh, I didn't even check the buff they have that's from T-Corp. What is it? This unit takes lethal damage, their HP does not drop below 1, instantly heal 80% of max HP and recovers their stagger once per encounter. This buff effect activates starting next turn. This unit gains 2 attack power up at every turn starting for 5 turns. Damn, okay. That's really strong. That can definitely help you get over, like, if you have a disparity in your frickin' IDs, for sure. That seems really strong. Come on. Yes, got it. Got the reuse. Oh, again? Oh, if only she could keep chaining it. That'd be so crazy. I wish. For the greater good. Oh my lord. Whoa, my lord. Unclashable too. Damn. Alright. Let's try and get him out before he does that. That looks really dangerous. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. They should hit him really hard. Come on, just a little more. Ponglu's got it. Another? Really? Alright, that's kind of cool, but damn it. Only has 30 health. Just get him out. There we go, got him. Not dead though, not dead, just retreated. It's important to make note. We quickly moved our conversation into the hideout after defeating the Eurodivi members. Yeah. Surrender and confess. Starting to run low on patience. Might kill you soon. No. Looks like Ryo... no, looks like Ryoshi's getting tired of playing detective. We've surrendered already. I'm not sure what you want us to confess, either. What? Would you like us to confess that we're Eurodivi or something? We hesitated, unsure if he really was clueless or not. That's when Rhodia confidently strode forward and pointed an accusatory figure at the Eurodivi captain. Right, questioning time. You've always hated this state of affairs, am I right? Must you really ask? You like inventing stuff and not registering them to the tech agency, don't ya? Again, must you really inquire something you could discern simply by looking around? Ooh, mind if I take a gander at these inventions? Wait, did I just go around touching... I see. This hedgehog toy is a time bomb disguised as a plushie. It scans the palm as soon as it enters within a certain proximity range. If it doesn't recognize the palm as an authorized individual, it will shoot out spikes to penetrate the intruder? That sounds horrific. But you screwed the parts too tightly down here. You'll do well to remember that mechanical engineering isn't all about tightening screws as hard as you can. Sometimes you need a slightly loose screw or two to make things fit better. And another thing, if I were you, I would have made the spine holes hexagon-shaped, not circular. You could tell all that from a quick look? You are certainly no common employee. Sorry, my frickin' Discord was leaking it. There we go. Either way, many of those experiments are incomplete products in truth. In truth? You like making more dangerous inventions too, right? You really are a persistent one, aren't you? What are you getting at? And I'm sure these violent inventions eventually led to something that can completely rip someone's time away. Wait, what? The culprit behind the case of time-killing time. It's you guys, right? It's what you do, isn't it? You see something that rubs you the wrong way, so you go ahead and smash it to bits. That's a bit of a logical leap, isn't it? Who do you think we Eurodivvy are? Sounds like this friend of yours in the Eurodivvy really messed up big time in the past. Did he just do something drastically violent? No, Sonia, he always knew how to say the right things. Things to get people to agree with him, to convince them to join his cause. His words filled me with this confidence that we could really change the world, that it really was as effortless as letting candy slowly melt away in the mouth. But what could he possibly do to change the world? He doesn't even do anything. Not like these guys. I bet the T-Corp Eurodivvy are nothing more than knockoffs who just found themselves inspired by stories coming out of J-Corp. Or... It's absolutely baffling how you failed to correctly deduce a single thing. No, we're not knockoffs. Besides, the Saint has already brought many changes to this world. Changes that you mere detectives can't even dream of. The Saint? Indeed. Saint Sonia was the one who really sparked the fire of the Eurodivvy in every nest. Well, that isn't the only reason they call him the Saint. That's besides the point. Never a good start to call someone a saint for a villain. Eurodivvy? In every nest? Sonia did that? Since you claim to be Saint Sonia's friends, allow me to say it in no uncertain terms. The Eurodivvy have nothing to do with your case. Sonia, he... Are we supposed to take you at your word? First, we don't have this time-killing time technology. You can steal time or timepieces, but it's practically impossible to kill time. Making something so absurd would surely catch the tech agency's attention. And that is trouble that I'm not willing to invite. Why? You've certainly been causing a ruckus here. Isn't that what the Eurodivvy want? Chaos? Please, don't compare us to the likes of the Backstreet Gangs. Though there are those among us who want that chaos, of course. One of our former members insisted that we take the abundance of time in T-Corp for ourselves and have our comrades divided equally among us. But such drastic action would also hurt the have-nots, those who do not deserve such pain. So we must adhere to the Saint's teachings. To truly tear out the throats of the rich, we must wait for the right moment. The right moment? Huh, so it really was Sonia. Yeah, big revolution happening soon. So I've been wondering, are you really the Saint's friend? Of course she is. He even invited her to join his journey. Why don't we leave for now? We could always come back here once we uncover more evidence. Dante says, let's leave for now. Are we not arresting them? Didn't one of you give me a whole lecture about how it's my job to arrest them? Rhodia ignored the assistant's questions and turned around to leave the hideout, wearing a dark expression, something I'd never seen from her before. The assistant shrugged, and we were about to leave the hideout as well, but the Eurodivvy captain stopped us. Wait. If you really are a friend of the Saint, then I can't let you leave without giving you some advice as the more experienced detective. I was able to establish a few things from this conversation, so allow me to share them with you. Oh, right. You dabble in detective work from time to time, yes? This is a common thing that you Eurodivvy give up to? No. Only the Eurodivvy branch in District 20 do. Anyway, if I were you, I would start by looking for a common thread that ties all the victims together. Find out what they have in common. Why? What? Okay, yeah, they're really bad at this. The T-Corp Collections Agency knows everything about time, where it comes from, where it goes, but not with this case. But if they know everything about the coming and goings of time, how are you avoiding their eyes? Not all of us do. I can't tell you more. However, Just know that we have an ace up our sleeve that lets us continue our guerrilla activities in this nest. Anyways, does it not strike you odd that for someone with such an impressive technology, they can quite literally rip away time without a trace? The killer seems unusually passive. This tells me that there is a condition that they must first meet to use their power. Another possibility is that they have a certain creed or belief system that they follow. Ideologically motivated culprits usually leave behind more than obvious evidence that points to their beliefs. Ooh, I think that adds up nicely. Want to join our squad of ace detectives? Who the hell hired this bumbling team of amateur detective wannabes? Never mind. Now would you kindly leave this place? Well, we now know where the Eurodivi are. We can always come back if we ever need anything else. Very nice. Okay. Gonna move on here to 6.511. Odd impression. Well then, the Eurodivi's swearing up and down that they've got nothing to do with the case, and the Time Ripper's still at large. What now, ace detectives? But we don't have any other leads. The one we talked to just left the hideout, so why don't we follow him? Want to tail that Eurodivi? Well, looks like not arresting them that might pay off after all. I think it's a fair suggestion. Waste of time. We should torture them one by one until someone breaks. Ryoshi, please. Please. Calm down. According to page 155 of Lady Agatha's book, an ace detective must always remain vigilant and not shy away from stakeouts. You're already on page 155? Don Quixote gave us this book so that we could all become ace detectives. Hoo-hoo. I've been reading it whenever I can. The Eurodivi's petty time theory won't change the world. Is that why you're letting them go? Because it doesn't matter? Huh? No, not at all. It's the opposite, in fact. I want to see things change. Change? It is said that the Eurodivi started from a small group of nobodies, but they kept at it, slowly but surely spreading through the city. I hear that they've been causing some real trouble in some nests, but they find it difficult to get rid of them. Do you know what people have been saying here at T-Corp? Running low on time, but burning full of frustration? Would you come join the Eurodivi? Unlike most people, who accept injustices and move on, they don't. They refuse to turn a blind eye, confident and determined that they will one day be the real changes to the city, or bring real changes. It's only natural that I find them extremely fascinating. To witness, to what end do their desperate desires and aspirations lead? Nothing but impotent squirmings. I'm sorry. Do any of you even give a damn about solving this case? This case has a certain destructive aesthetic to it. I like it. It's aesthetic. I'm following my family's elders' words. To see and experience as much of the world as I can before I return, because their world better be followed. Their words better be followed. Sounds excruciatingly bothersome. So many things in this world presuming that they deserve to call themselves family. I never heard you talk like that, Ryoshu. What will you ever accomplish? With such half-heartedness. Don't worry about it. Most people live on with that very half-heartedness. It's been eons since I really desired something with all my heart, you know? No, I'm not most people. I'm in the distance. Loud, rapid footsteps broke through Ryoshi's quiet whisper. I knew it. The culprit was a Eurodivi. Yeah! They're here. Won't give them the slip this time. Okay, let's go. Maybe you'll catch them this time if you learn to breathe like Mersal Ryoshu. Rhodia, let's... Rhodia came to a sudden stop and looked at me, staring at me from underneath the shadows cast over her eyes. Dante, do you think it would have been any different if I followed Sonia back at the casino? Why do you ask? I mean, it's just... watching Sonia's goals actually start to take shape while I stagnated, unchanging. It's making me feel... Rhodia hesitated. Odd. An odd expression. Okay. Wow. So in this, they're actually recognizing that... yeah, Kanto 1 and 2 for those characters wasn't very transformative for them. Like, Gregor and Rhodia, sure, like, learned new things. They had, like, you know, little arcs, but, like, nothing like Kanto 3 onward, which were all very transformative for the characters. I'm happy that they're recognizing that, because I think it means that they're saying that, hey, we know Kanto 1 and 2 were just not all there in that side of the storytelling, so we're going to get back to that later. And I'm sure we're going to get a Kanto about Rhodia and Gregor again, and Rhodia's will probably be about the Eurodivi and Sonia and all that jazz. I think that's great. You're late, clock. Two sinners had a head start, but it didn't take very long before we caught up to them and saw them quietly kneeling behind cover. We'll go ahead and draw their attention. We should be able to corner them in this direction. Since Ryoshu and Honglu are out there to draw the culprit here, we'll just have to do our part and capture them. Yeah. What's wrong, Rhodia? Oh. Sorry, yawning. What's wrong, Rhodia? Just... every time I think about Sonia, I remember all the things that I couldn't do. That's all. Rhodia. Nope. Not gonna let this drag me down. I just gotta do what I can, right? Wouldn't it be so nice if the culprit showed up right now so I can get my hands on him and get this over with? Ugh. All this waiting around is getting so tedious. Hopefully I'll look real badass when I arrest them. You certainly recover quick. Now that's a good attitude to have. Well, you know, ain't that how emotions are supposed to be? Constantly changing with time, you know? Is it now? I don't quite agree. Emotions don't change with time. I say that the changing emotions are what drives the flow of time. That's some complicated stuff. I just can't wait to hear all the praises they'll sing of me once I snag this Eurodivi rascal, that's all. You know, I want to be an ace detective. Then you shall have your chance. Huh? A chance for you to be the center of attention. A subject of praise. That long coat, that hat, your... Rhodia, Dante, the culprit ran that way. You're the Time Ripper. Correct. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this design. Oh, sick. This isn't good. It'll take a while for Honglu and Ryoshu to get here. But before we get down to business, allow me to make a few corrections. 1. I am no longer bound to an organization like the Eurodivi. No longer, okay? In fact, I found their hypocrisy detestable. Did you know that even the Eurodivi did not use their hours equally amongst one another? That is why I have chosen action. 2. I am not killing time. You will not compare my crusade to something so hollow. I merely reap the dying hours, to share it among those who need it most. You may call me the Time Saint instead. So he sees himself as a Robin Hood, not a mass murderer, serial killer. What the hell are you talking about? Shut up and... All this is flying over your head, isn't it? You poor little thing, starved for even a morsel of praise. This is both a correction of your ignorance and our final warning. If you wish to capture me, no, us, then you must be prepared to pay the price in time. Was that an attempt at a threat? Ha! Do you seriously think you can scare me like that? Sure, you're the big, scary Time Ripper. But I've got you figured out. I know your patterns. There's something staying in your hand, isn't there? Whether it's your creed, some kind of design flaw in your tech, you can't touch my time. How'd you like this Ace Detective's deductions, huh? Ooh. Half right. But you have given me 2 more corrections to make. 1, I am not the one killing time. It's you, and everyone like you, who's killing time. 2, indeed, we cannot rip time away from just anyone, no. But I can take yours. Because you, at this very moment, are mired in tedium. What? Just biding the time, aren't you? Waiting for something to happen. Killing time. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. We are merely taking back the time that you would have killed anyway. So they're all about people wasting time. Ha, 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 ha. Swing that axe and you might carve a small chunk of our flesh, but we will rip a chunk out of your existence. You will stir awake when the clock strikes 4 in 50 years' time, having done nothing, having lived through nothing, all in the blink of an eye. That's when it shall dawn on you. That despair, it all comes rushing in like a flood. That disparity, the unfamiliarity of all the time you killed. Every pain a reminder of every single second you've killed, thinking about how tedious it all is. You look scared. We like that look in your eyes. Rhodia stood there, completely frozen. No one could stop the Time Ripper as he walked away from us. Not me, not Rhodia. The culprit, where are they? I thought I could take them on, but when I came face to face with the Ripper, how could you give them the slip? They threatened her, that they were gonna rip away her time. Oh no. And the Ripper knew. They knew how I felt, so... Never mind. Yeah, that's really rough. That was a really rough thing to go through. It seemed that Rhodia decided not to say it out loud, but I knew the word she wanted to say was tedious. Pathetic. Unlike you, Ryoshu, my time is important. I'm not here just to make those stupid, pointless observations about the case. I didn't volunteer out of some weird obligation either, okay? I volunteered because I genuinely want to solve the case. I'm not like you, either of you. I briefly grew concerned that Ryoshu might swing her scabbard at Rhodia, but I don't think she was listening anyway. How banal. Instead, she stared up at the clock tower in silence as her cigarette slowly burned its way to her lips. I guess that's a relief. Rhodia, sorry. I think I'm just getting tired of wearing a silly smile. Blah. Yeah, Rhodia's having it really rough. I didn't expect this to be her chapter. But I think they're definitely hinting at Rhodia getting more in the near future, which I'm, of course, really excited about, but damn, that was heavy. Okay. Well, that's about enough time as I have for this episode. Sorry, I know there's a gap in the uploads right now, and that's because of a few things. One, I've been really busy lately, and also, admittedly, the new update for Honkai Star Rail came out, so I've been really busy with that the last few days. Gonna date this real quick. Shadow of the Erdtree is coming out, like, very soon. Like, very, very, very couple of days soon. So, I am also prepping for that, which is also why the uploads have been a little scarce. I do apologize for that. I will get the rest of the series out shortly, and I definitely want to get it done so I can do my mirror dungeon to get all my time bonuses, you know, the thing, you know, all that stuff. But just know that there will be a little gap. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.